So because of our roof design, we need to cut two of the panels, one for each side, into one small section. So we've done one yesterday, so we've had a bit of an experiment, and I've just started doing the second one today. So what I've done so far is, because we've got the 130 sandwich panels, we don't have a big enough circular saw or track saw or jigsaw or anything like that. So my first move has been to cut through one side of the metal into the insulation. So measuring it has been, as with all this, a slight head scratcher. So kind of discounting the little metal flap, because that tucks under the adjacent panel. So we've measured the distance we need from sort of the top of the foam along, which was 57. So that takes us to this line here. Now if we were to cut this through straight, we would end up pretty much bang on the top of that nib, which means the distance we've got to cut through is greater. It also means that this half nib would end up against the wall, which creates a problem for the flashing, because it is sort of neither a full nib to flash over the top and down the side onto the roof and then into the wall, or a completely flat surface. So what we've elected to do is to ultimately to angle this cut, so we'll have a kind of a wedge growing as you look down from the top. So we'll be able to fill any, we've got join the insulation to the wall with expanding foam anyway, so we'll use expanding foam to fill all of the gap there, and then will be a nice flat surface to flash over the top. So I've got, it's not quite the right angle as it happens, but it doesn't matter. So my next job, we're going to flip the panel and then cut from this side just through the metal bit, and then we're going to hand saw the remainder, and that seems to work, or at least in the case of the first one, worked pretty well. So we are using just a standard battery circular saw with a metal blade. So I bought a new metal blade with, I think it's 60/40, but yeah, it's for cutting all types of metal, so that does the main job. And obviously the insulation is, you can cut that with pretty much anything. So this is doing the job without any specialist tools.